Acceptance criteria are the specific conditions that a software product must meet to be considered acceptable by stakeholders. They define what done means for a user story or feature. Clear acceptance criteria are crucial in project management as they ensure that everyone involved has a shared understanding of what needs to be delivered. They also provide a basis for testing and validation, ensuring that the software meets the intended requirements. Without well-defined acceptance criteria, there is a high risk of misunderstandings, delays, and costly rework. When everyone understands the acceptance criteria, it fosters better communication, reduces ambiguity, and leads to a more successful project outcome. Imagine you're building a house. The blueprint specifies the number of rooms, their layout, and the materials to be used. These specifications act as acceptance criteria, ensuring the final construction aligns with the homeowner's expectations. In software development, acceptance criteria play a similar role, guiding the development team and ensuring the final product satisfies user needs. The waterfall methodology is a traditional linear approach to software development. In this method, the project progresses sequentially through distinct phases, with each stage completed before the next begins. Acceptance criteria in a waterfall project are typically defined up front during the requirements gathering phase and remain relatively unchanged throughout the project lifecycle. Let's consider a real-world example of developing a library management system using the waterfall model. One of the features is the ability for library members to search for books. The acceptance criteria for this feature might include: 1. The system shall allow users to search for books by title, author, or ISBN. 2. The search results shall display the book title, author, availability status, and due date if checked out. 3. The system shall allow users to sort search results by relevance, publication date, or author's name. These criteria are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They are defined early in the project and guide the development team in building the search functionality. Agile methodologies, such as Scrum or Kanban, emphasize flexibility, collaboration, and iterative development. Unlike the waterfall approach, Agile allows for changes in requirements throughout the project. One popular approach to writing acceptance criteria in Agile is using Gherkin syntax. Gherkin uses keywords like given, when, then, and to describe the system's behavior. For example, a user story for a library system might be, as a library member, I want to search for books. The acceptance criteria in Gherkin could be feature search for books scenario, search by title. Given, I am on the library website when I enter the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in the search bar, and I click the search button. Then I should see a list of books containing the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in the title. This syntax clearly outlines the desired behavior, making it easier for developers to implement the feature. Behavior-driven development, or BDD. BDD is an agile process encouraging collaboration between developers, testers, and business stakeholders. It defines system behavior using examples in plain language. Acceptance criteria are written as executable specifications. Imagine developing an e-commerce website. A user story might be, as a shopper, I want to add items to my cart. Using BDD, we express acceptance criteria as scenarios. Scenario, add item to cart, given I am on the product page. When I click the Add to Cart button, then the item should be added to my cart, and the cart icon should show the correct item count. Tools like Cucumber can automate these scenarios into tests. Example: Mapping and Acceptance Test-Driven Development, or ATDD. Example mapping is a collaborative technique to refine user stories and their acceptance criteria. The team explores different examples of user interactions. These examples are used to create concrete acceptance criteria. ATDD automates these examples into acceptance tests. Tests are written before development and guide the developers. Tests are run continuously to ensure correct development. For example, a user story could be viewing account balance. These examples are translated into automated tests to ensure functionality. Conclusion: both waterfall and agile methodologies have their own approaches to defining and managing acceptance criteria. Waterfall relies on upfront, detailed documentation and is less prone to changes, which can be beneficial for projects with well-defined and stable requirements. Agile, on the other hand, embraces flexibility and welcomes changing requirements, making it suitable for projects where continuous learning and adaptation are essential. Techniques like Gherkin syntax, BDD, example mapping, and ATDD provide practical tools for defining clear, unambiguous, and testable acceptance criteria in an agile context. Ultimately, the choice of methodology and approach to acceptance criteria depends on the specific project, its complexity, and the team's working style. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each approach enables teams to make informed decisions that lead to successful software development outcomes. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out our YouTube shorts and playlists.